you join me at the lovely newly renovated Seven Lakes in Aldermaston after the hard fighting carp that's in here. I'll talk to you, firstly I'll talk to you about the rigs now before I get them up, because I ain't got my rods out yet. I've literally just got here, so apologies for the wind, because the wind is pushing straight through to this bay, so if you can't hear me then that's probably why. But yeah, I'll talk about a bit about fishing 3 rods. One on a zig, Enterprise tackle zig bait, and what I'm doing with that, I'm plugging it in a bit of worm protein extract just to give it a little bit more, a bit of smell, more natural smell really. There you go, a bit of protein, worm protein extract, stinks. So I'm going to just keep casting that around, see where they are, see what level they are in the water, and hopefully I'll fish it. Second rod is going to be on a bottom bait, which there you go, size 8 wide gate B, I think that is, a bit of shrink tubing, rig ring, sinker, bit of quarter supernatural, look nice, supple braid. And on that I'm mounting the new CC Moore Equinox. Quite a lovely, it's a lovely smelling bait this is. On one of them, what I'm doing, I'll show you a bit, but I'm putting one on with a little 8mm Enterprise tackle small little boilie, just to give it a bit of balance. So I'm putting that on like a little mini snowman. I'm just trimming around the boilie just to make the smells come out more really. But yeah, that's on the third rod. I'm going through this quickly and I'll tell you a bit more when the rods are out hopefully. That's on a nice simple lead, like little inline, probably about an ounce, half an ounce maybe, onto thingy, got the name on it, bit of anti-tangle tubing there, and that just slides on. You hear a little click, and that's just really it's enough to hook the fish, but when it's just shaking it's safe. Onto a quick clip where I loop my hook length from. That's on my second rod. I'm just about to get this bottom bait out rig now. Bottom bait rig out now. I'm fishing to that tree. If you look on top of that one right there, just about a metre off here really, and it's been a bit tricky with the crosswind, but hopefully I've already got the zig rod out now, just somewhere in the middle as like a, just in case they're up. So I'm covering all areas of the water really. I've got a chod just off the bottom. I have got a bottom bait and I've got a zig. So I'm going to punch that out now. Let's hope. I like to sink the line straight away, so the line looks nice, and with this crosswind the line likes to bow. So now it's time for just to go in a bit more detail about my bottom bait rod. So I'm using, I said it earlier but I'll go in more detail, longish hair, well quite short, but wide gate, bit of shrink tube just so that kicks around nicely right into the bottom lip, hopefully. Sinker just to pin that all down. Quarter supernatural is quite supple anyway, so that will go down, but that's just to add a bit of weight on it really. A loop which attaches to the quick length on the actual rod, say. So I'll go a bit through how I'm putting that on now. 8mm Enterprise tackle, little mini boilie. They come in a box like this, really. So obviously you get yellow, white, red and orange. little mini ones. You can get the 10mm ones, which I've also got as well. So if I wanted to put a bit more colour on, they are quite heavy baits and bigger baits. They're only like 15mm, so if I wanted to put a bigger one on there, I would. But yeah, the smaller ones there. So I might swap and change a bit of the colour, see which one works. But put the yellow one on. Put the Equinox on there, and that goes straight onto the hook then by the hair, like so. Now I've lost my, get a quick extender stop, put that in there, obviously the loop, and that sits down nicely like that. It looks like a little snowman. What I'll do, the bait's a bit too big for the little 8mm buoyant bait at the top, so what I do, I'll just trim around it just to make it look a bit nicer, get the smell out more. But all the way around, maybe puncture it a few times just to let that nice sweet smelling out, so it will be a bit like that. It's become a bit more out. It's been doing me very well lately on my local lake, so there you go, that's the finished rig really. Take the green. That wants to go in my hand every time and pull in straight away. That's the good thing about this. What I like to do sometimes, a bit of PVA tape, pull a bit off, cut it off. Could use foam, but I think I tend to don't use it. It takes a bit too long. What I do, I just hook it, pinch it on like that, slide it up the hook, take it round the back of it, pretty much so the hair don't tangle around the hook on the cast, so I know it's nice, and keep wrapping it round it, lick it and push it back on itself. Looks a bit stupid now, but when that dissolves, no point waiting behind a rod that's tangled, so I'm going to punch that out now. I'll talk about a bit more about my chod rig while that ain't out yet. Well, here we are. Lovely little mirror, I've just seen it come up. About £6–7. Funny, like, bite. I picked up before, like, I've just literally moved now because the wind's got too bad. I'll describe that later. I've moved just down here, just right in the end swim. Very funny bite. Got picked up, when I first made the cast, I got picked up within about 10 minutes. I thought, oh, I've got to recast this so it ain't tangled. And put the rod down, I've recast, new bait, recast, and I kept slacking off line and it kept going tight. So I left it, and the line was going off. I'll get into a lovely hard fighting mirror. They fight so hard in this. I'm not going to rush it, enjoy it. Here it comes. Lovely, look at the loveliness of this. I don't mind seeing this, it's funny. Here it comes. There we go. Lovely. Right, I'll get this in the unhooking mat. It's fun. Smallest, I think it's the smallest fish I've ever had from here, but it's a lovely fish. I've seen this at £20, I'll tell you. Lovely fish. Marvellous, obviously, hook here, so Equinox from CC Moore, new test bait, and an enterprise tackle, 8mm boilie. Just get this out of the way, make sure you get the rod. Talk a bit about fish safety as well. That should be taken very seriously. Being a bigger fish or a smaller fish. Put the rod out of the way so we don't step on it. Water in there just a little bit, just to keep the fish always watered so don't dry out. Obviously I made sure the fins were flat and stuff like that. Let's get it out. Hopefully we won't need a magnifying glass, but oh, what a stunning, pristine mouth on it. Got a bit of damage on the lower fin, so I'll treat that. Oh yeah, oh, getting a bit very lively, and it's started to rain, so let's get this trunk. Oh, let's roll the sleeves up. Try and get this up without it. Whoa. Just put it in the palm of your hand if it wants to keep smooth, but a little cracking little mirror. Palm of the hand. Little mirror. Pristine mouth, that's how you should see them. Lovely. Get the rod straight back out, get a few photos, and there's a little cut down here, I'm going to put a little bit of care on that, and yeah, the sun's come out now. Where's my rod? That was very he nearly got under that tree then. Luckily he didn't. But I was very lucky then. Screamer of a tape. Another little small common, and even smaller. Lovely. In a bigger chunk than this week. Well, here we go again. What feels like a nicer fish actually. Very, very strong. Very. Equinox just hanging out of his mouth. Okay. What looks a slightly better fish. What, 9–10 pound? Stick that in there. I'm going to get this one. There we go, slightly bit bigger. Big old belly on it, this one. Straight in again. Big old belly on it. Really big belly on this one, but get it straight back soon. Just a little conclusion really about Seven Lakes. Bring your kids, family, cheap day tickets. It's £6 a rod, £10 for two, £14 for free, and you can even night fish here now, which is brilliant. It's got some real bigger fish in, but I just hope they come along really, they should do. But obviously they've got a website, www.sevenlakesangling.net. Like them on Facebook, Seven Lakes Angling, and it all helps. You can now buy day tickets on the website via PayPal, which is a very good idea they've just done. So yeah, have a look at the gallery and just visit the website really, and like the Facebook page. It means a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Slade, and this is Seven Lakes.